Hello and welcome back to the Tales of Middle Earth. I'm Circle Master, and today we are going to get a new weapon, and I'm sad to say I'm not going to grind for it. I'm just going to cheat it up. There are only so many times you can see me scum the black market. Alright, I haven't dealt with my inventory yet. Let's deal with my inventory. None of this is anything I want. So with that in mind, I'm just going to stand in the middle of the trees and drop stuff. Nobody cares about the wooden rod of nothing. Nobody cares about the demon horn. I don't need the ring of invisibility anymore. Alright. See, that was easy. Alright, I got a terrible Shadow Blade. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play with our Shadow Blade. And rather than just make a bunch of them, because there's no point to that, we're going to re-roll it, and we want an excellent one. Excellent ones have enchantments on them. So rather than scum the black market, I'm just going to re-roll until I get any of the enchantments that I want. You know, sometimes when you re-roll an excellent one, you will get a random artifact. But that's not what we want. You can also obviously just select the Randart option to get a random artifact guaranteed. And what we are looking for is either vampiric or greater life. Or I would settle for life. There's a vampiric Shadow Blade. So bam, we researched the item and now we know how to make vampiric weapons. This one has a p-val of 0, which is rather weird. But now if we go to our recipe book, vampiric. Actually, did we have life in there? No. We do have spectral. I don't know why I know how to make spectral things. Now, I believe you're more likely to get life out of a something like a mace or a warhammer, something that a priest would use. So let's just make a warhammer. And it's a regular old Warhammer, so let's play with our Warhammer. Reroll for excellent. And again, we're looking for either life or greater life. I prefer greater life. But given that it is not at all common, I will settle for life. And there it is, life. We accept. Now we know how to make things of life. And what do I need? 12 essences of life and 2 essences of magic. Right, we don't need the Warhammer anymore. Actually, I think we can probably just extract that stuff out of here. Yep, 12 essences of life, 2 essences of magic. Bam. And there we go, a Vampiric Shadow Blade of Life. With a P-Val of 2, which is not bad. So this will reduce our speed. Oh. Why is our weapon cursed? Why did I go in the wrong shop? Our HP, as you can see, takes a big jump. We're going to throw the Mangaush, however you pronounce it, into the home. And I really don't need it to be an artifact just yet. Actually, let me refill my belly before I go. The illusory castle is not what we want. We want the Mines of Moria. This would be the next dungeon to go in. Although you might want to spend some time just scumming around the bottom of Mirkwood, collecting some drops if your equipment you feel is not up to snuff. That's a good place to hang out. So Moria, as you can see, is all mountain. There's one artifact in particular that I wish I had at this point. That I don't. That would help greatly since flight does not let you cross mountains. So I'm going to be killing some things and collecting some loot as I go. Because we're getting to the point where enemies are going to start dropping some nice things that I want. And I've made the mistake of coming down here without any means of identification. Why am I so overburdened already? Oh, because I'm carrying 97 potions of experience. That might be why. Let's get rid of this stuff that I just found out is useless. You'll also note that there are no quests down here. Which is not to say there's nothing good down here. Like, I just picked up a potion of healing off the ground. And I'm also picking up lots of cursed things. So basically, the plan is just make my way down, pick up everything I can, keep anything that shows as excellent or better. Not pick up the stone troll corpses. Because I'm at the point where I want to round out my kit of equipment and get some recipes, whatever recipes I can. I don't need a green mushroom. I thought you might be a unique, but you're not. You're just a hardened warrior. As you can see, we're a couple levels down, and we're at Mines of Moria 32 in the bottom right. And you may remember that we ended Mirkwood at 33, so Moria starts roughly where Mirkwood ends, which is why it's the next good jumping off point for dungeon. Obviously, if you do the next dungeon with the main quest in it, you know, that will have quests, it will pick right up at 34. But that's not really what we're interested in. Oh, this is a friendly thing. Oh, this is Bjorn the Shape Changer. He's allegedly friendly. And this is Ulworth, son of Ulfang. I don't know if we've killed his dad yet. I don't think we have, in fact. Bjorn is another friendly NPC that will summon things. In this case, a whole bunch of bears. Right, that's a down staircase right there. Let's just head on down. As I walk over a trap. But it was a cold ball trap, and I'm immune to cold. You may remember. I got that really nice shield. Escupat says, yo Escupat, how's it going? Oh, we've got another wide open arena level here. Those are never fun. Especially with hounds, as hounds will only close to melee or swarm you if you're in the same room. And there's no room. This all counts as hallway. Pat asks, wait a second, is this still Bree, or is this we did everything we could, time to dive? We got to level 50 in Bree, and now we're doing play through the game. I'm right now in the Mines of Moria, slaughtering some random Uruks and hounds and whatnot. Just basically diving through. Yes, I want to pick up the sickle. Oh, look at all this average and curse stuff I'm picking up. Pat asks, this is somewhat of an Angband variant, isn't it? That's why I recognize the enemy types. This is exactly an Angband variant. It's actually a variant of a variant, since it's a variant of Z Angband. Oh, I don't need a rod tip of frost bolts. Oh, we got a ninja. He's asleep. Let's see if I can sneak up on a ninja. Yes, I can. Ninjas are fast and they can teleport around, and they're really annoying, basically. Hey, I just found a ring of strength on the ground. That's always nice. I don't need it, but it was nice to find. I'm tempted at this point to start using a feature of this that I've so far ignored. And the really eagle-eyed of viewers might notice. Let me just clear out all these stupid orcs and trolls first. Also, there's a magic mushroom here. Let's see how I do it ranged. Oh, I killed that in one shot. I'm kind of amazed. Wow, that poor novice mage did not belong here. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, I just saw something. I have a special glaive. That means it's an artifact. So. Pat says, lol, I just saw your Twitch icon. I actually made that one probably 14 years ago or so. Yeah, do you still have that script, that abridged whatever plot script? Because I remember that. That was amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit K for destroy. And at the top, you can see it's asking what we want to destroy, A through W. And we have new atomizer rule off. We are going to turn on the atomizer. And we're going to destroy this cursed spear. And I think we want to say type. Oh wow, look at all these. Look at all these rules that are already on here. I'm gonna have to reread this. Alright, so all right. So we want status to yes. That's what I got wrong. We want to destroy. Basically, this will destroy all armors that are average. So this takes a little bit to set up. See, we also want to destroy all the good things. Oops, I didn't do the rule. But once it's set up, then we will start automatically culling our inventory of these things that we don't want. But we did pick up a special glaive. Oh. So that's one artifact, although it's a glaive. Alright, so I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Down. Come on, go down. Oh, I guess I have to go that way. Yeah, it's the S-Val is what's ruining it for me. So I think I need to be saying family instead of type. And if my whole inventory disappears, I'll know I did it wrong. So let's try... That's... no. Why is this not letting me do this? Okay, let's just delete this then. It has been too long since I've done this, clearly. A bunch of rotting corpses have come for me. Yeah, back to killing things. That's what we're good at here. We're really good at killing things. Although this is not where I want to be. This is also not really where I want to be. Oh, I saw a unique message go by. There he is, Lugdash, or Lugdish the Uruk. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, back to the slaughter. I don't want to pick up any of the snotling corpses. Hey, Lugdush the Uruk survived a round of combat. But not much more. Oh, I auto-destroyed something. Something worked. Oh, and we have an excellent scimitar. You know what? Let me just finish up combat first. Oh, I'm out of room. Oh, that fire phantom was unique. I had no idea. Alright, we've got it mostly cleared out. We got another hound. Alright. Now then. See, now these are the same rule. So I don't need this. I might be able to off-screen some of that. But I'm going to have to clean this up. Alright, let's pick up what we can, see how many of those rules actually took effect. I have no room for stuff. One of them did. See, we're getting there. We're getting some auto-destruction going on. Nope, excellent is good. Nope, I did that wrong. Yeah, I should be able to condense all these into just a couple rules. But that will take time as well. Yeah, the fact of the matter is my inventory is pretty full regardless. But you can see I'm auto-destroying things now that come up as not worth keeping. There, I finally got rid of that naivete. There's a Sphinx up here. I don't know if that's unique or not. But I'd like to kill it. I'd also like to find another down staircase so I can move on and then recall out. You know what? I don't need rings of sustained strength. And I don't need amulets of acid resistance. I definitely don't need 3 of them. The chainmail in my pack is worthless. Worthless is the last status we haven't seen. That basically means it is a cursed artifact. It is an artifact with a terrible, terrible effect. But being an artifact, we can still learn abilities from it that we can use in crafting our own custom artifacts. So we don't actually want to destroy that or leave it behind, because we can still learn from it. Another wisdom trap, oh boy. Yep, it looks like our destruction rules are fairly solid now. Our inventory's keeping itself clear of junk. Oh, we got hit by acid. Alright, if you're blinking away, I'm doing other stuff. Nope, it all cleared out. Okay. Nice. There have got to be some regular down staircases here somewhere. Oh, we have Lokek, the Ogre Chieftain, who I've never heard of, but is apparently an Ogre Chieftain. And pretty tough. But now he's dead. I'm once again hitting every trap in the book. But I think it's time to recall out. And head back to Lothlorien. So let's take a look at what we got here. A silver rod of nothing, who cares? A rod tip of cold balls, who cares? A staff of remove curses. That's pretty good. Ring of sustained intelligence. Ring of spell. Items of spell that you store a spell in them as if they were like a spell book. So you can cast the spell without needing the actual book. They're pretty handy for mages and not handy at all for anyone else. Oh, a chainmail of vulnerability. It aggravates enemies. I was hoping for something better than that. And we've got some stuff that didn't identify. Then we've got a shocking scimitar. I think we already know that recipe. That doesn't do anything. A beaked axe of Gondolin, which has some nice resistances to it. Provides light. Gondolin itself is not a bad ability, and we learn all the abilities of the glaive Kelos, or Selos. Provides light, increases strength. It drains life from your foes. It's a vampiric artifact. Vampiric artifacts are very few and far between. Which is why I didn't wait on finding an artifact to get a vampiric weapon, and of course, now I have a vampiric artifact. That figures. Okay. Yep, and we're auto-destroying a bunch of stuff. So we don't need that chainmail vulnerability anymore. In fact, I'd go so far as to say we don't need any of this. Although we are going to hang on to that glaive. That can go in the house. You have taught me a valuable thing, Mr. Glaive, and so I will spare you from being dropped in the woods to disappear. What are we at on time? We're... Oh, that was almost perfect on time. Okay. But before I forget, I'm also going to drop all these potions of experience off in the house so they stop weighing me down. Okay, so... we got some early levels of Moria under our belt. And we got our atomizer set up, and we have a vampiric weapon. I'd say that's some pretty good progress for today. Tomorrow morning, back to Final Fantasy IV. There's just a single item I need to have finally drop before I can fight the final boss. So that will be the item that never drops. But hopefully someone will at least keep me company. Until then, take care.